Hey, this is Gar from PreQuilt, and today for this video we are going to do something really fun, and we are going to learn how to use the randomize feature. To start, we're going to create a new design. So we have some blocks here, and we have an empty grid here. I'm going to randomly fill the grid with this block called zebra. So first we need to select all the cells. And I'm going to jump over here and click the block and apply it. So no rotations randomized yet. So we're going to select everything first. And we're going to click this shortcut button called Randomize Rotate. So you can keep pressing it until you come up with something that you like. And you can also go in here, you can tweak some stuff too. And then apply some rotation to that. All right, so that's pretty good. Now let's apply some color to it and add some random colors. So this is going through our Kona palette, and it's just randomly applying some colors to these blocks. So this is great. Let's push it a little bit further and add multiple random blocks to our pattern. So I'm going to select this, and I'm just gonna delete everything. You can delete everything by clicking remove selected blocks, and I'm gonna select it again and then click onto the randomize, and you can randomize colors, randomize rotation, and randomize blocks. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna click this button, and it goes through your block stash and randomly applies the blocks to your pattern. So now let's add some random rotation to it. Okay. So this looks pretty good. I'm not crazy about this particular block, and so I don't really want to include it in the pattern. So rather than deleting this, rather than deleting it from my stash, I can just tell the randomize to ignore that. And to do that, you click onto the settings, and here you can control the probabilities of each of the blocks showing up during the randomized stage. So I'm going to click the 1 star, which means it's going to ignore when randomizing. And just bump this one up a little, and maybe the clamshells. It's kind of like those. Actually, I'm going to just bump this to 4 stars. Okay, so I'm going to select everything, and I'm going to click on to the randomize blocks again. So as you can see, the rail fence is no longer showing. Okay, so let's add some rotation to this, and then add some colors. Ooh. Okay. So if you don't like the colors that are showing up, you could actually control how the palette is created, so that during the randomize it only pulls from your custom palette. So we'll go back here to the settings, and this time we're clicking on to the colors tab. And so as you can see, by default we have the Kona palette, and it's used for the randomize. Let's create a new palette, and we're gonna go to the AGF, and you could manually select like a color from each fabric company if you want, or you could just, let's say if you like the entire or most of the colors from AGF, you can just click on the add all, and then you can also remove them by clicking on here, or you can add them by clicking on here. Okay. So this looks good. Let's close this up by going back, and we're going to now select this button, and now during the randomize phase it's going to use this palette instead of the Kona. So let's try this out. Okay, so yep, so if you look at the color tags over here as I'm clicking this, it's only pulling art gallery swatches. And so if you don't like a particular color, you can always feel free to go into your color tags, and then this was AGF. You can also get like a lighter color. And then you can also tweak things. And if you like this design, you can also download it. You can download the design along with the colors. So that's it. If you have any questions about randomization, please leave some comments below. And thanks for watching.